Welcome back to Tech World. Today we will learn something interesting. We will learn some interesting animation. Yes. Today we shall create more effective media poster. This can be shared in social media or can be used in ads post. Okay, if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe it and hit the bell icon so that you can get notifications of new videos. Let's begin now. First, create new composition. We will name it as a render. Let the width be 1000 pixels and height also be 1000 pixels. Keep the frame rate to 30 frames per second. Let the resolution be full and duration be 10 seconds. Now we will create another composition and will name it as a media holder. And one more composition and name it as a mat. Okay, now in mat we will create a polygon shape for which we need to click and hold on the rectangle tool and select polygon tool and draw a polygon here. Let this point be set at the center and click on this anchor point tool. Go to align and set this shape to the center. Now click on this polystar 1 arrow mark. Then in this polystar path 1, set outer radius to 500 and outer roundness to 60%. And set points to 3. Let us set this polygon shape to center in align tool. Now we need to set the position for this shape. So select this shape, hit P. We need to give the keyframe at 4 seconds. But before that, move this shape here and give a keyframe and come back to 0 second and drag this shape here. Again select this layer and hit R, and now we need to set a rotation animation. Instead of giving a keyframe to rotation, it is better to add expression so that it rotates continuously. For that, hit Alt and hold it and click on the stopwatch and here type time into 10. 10 is nothing but points between 0 sec to 1 sec, as you can see it here. Okay, fine. Now we want it to move fast at the beginning and then slow it down. For this, hit P to see the keyframes. Select these keyframes and hit F9 to easily ease and click on this graph icon. If graph is not visible, then click right button and click on Edit Speed Graph. If you can't see the graph, then select this position and it will appear now. Okay, now select these points and adjust so that it moves fast at the beginning and then slows down. Now go to render composition. Before that, go to media holder and drag and drop image here. Set the image properly. This image I have downloaded from Unsplash. You can also download free images here. Okay, now in render composition, select matte, drag and drop here and media holder 2. Now select media holder, in track matte, click on alpha matte. Suppose if track matte is not visible here, select media holder layer and hit F4. Let us adjust this image properly. Select media holder, set image properly so that it looks good. And we will give motion for it so that it looks better. For which we need to select media holder and hit S for scale. At 4 seconds, we will give the keyframe here and come back to 0 second and increase the scale. You can see the motion of the image. To make it look more better, select these keyframes, hit F9 to ease and click graph icon. Select these points and follow same graph process. See how smooth it's looking now. To duplicate matte, select matte layer. Hit Ctrl D and drag it down here and click on this icon to view. Again select matte, hit S and increase the scale size to 110%. This is to give some color to the matte. So select matte, go to effects and search for gradient ramp and double click on it. Let us hide this view of media holder. In gradient ramp, we will change the color. This is black to red and white to purple. Wow, it's looking good now. Now on this view of media holder, select this matte and media holder. Move these layers few frames forward. Let the shape appear first and then the image. Let's add BG for this. Right click, go to new and select solid and we will name it as BG. Select this BG layer and drag it down. Let's add color for it. In effects, we will search fill, select it and double click on it. Let's change color for it. Select black color. Again duplicate this layer, hit Ctrl D, change this color to a lighter version. Select this BG and add Venetian blinds. Select it, double click on it. Go to Venetian blinds, change transition completion to 90% and direction to 45 degrees. You can see the changes here. These are Venetian blinds. Now select this matte and duplicate it. Hit Ctrl D and move these layers at top and hit S and change the scale size to 50%. You can see the shape here is not perfect. So let's fix it. Here on the collapse transformation. Okay, now we are having the perfect shape. Select this and move and adjust it properly. See how cool it's looking now. Again select this matte layer and duplicate this layer. Hit Ctrl D and move this shape here. Okay, now set this shape properly. Select matte layer and hit R and rotate it. Move this shape to make it appear here. Now it's perfect. Whenever we move this composition, gradient points will not move. We have to set it manually. So move these points here. We want to add text for it. Click on this text icon. Enter the text you want. If you want to change font style, go to Character tool and select the font style of your choice. Let us increase font size here. Keep it here because we will be adding one more text here. Before that, we will add interesting effect for this. Create rectangle tool mask like this. Now come to mask 1. Here, we can change mask feather to 90 pixels and mask expansion to -20 pixels. And that looks good. Now select this text layer and duplicate it. Hit Ctrl D. And rename it. And we will move it here. Let's give some animation for it now. Select these layers and hit P for position. At 4 seconds, we will give keyframe and back to 2 seconds. Change the position and hit T for opacity. At 2 seconds, give the keyframe and forward for 4 seconds. Increase to 100% and back to 2 seconds and make it to 0%. It's almost done now. Select these two text layers and hit U so that all keyframes appear here. Select this keyframe, hit F9 to ease. Click on Graph, select these points and follow same procedure of graph. We want the text to appear one after the other. Select this text layer. Move this layer for few frames. Okay, finally it's done. Let's take a look at it. Perfect. Okay, how is the video? Please mention it in the comment box. And if you are new to my channel, do subscribe it. Thanks for watching.